Hey guys, welcome back to Meepers Jeepers. I didn't know if you guys would be interested or not, but I get crazy about detailing my cars. So I just wanted to go through some of the products that I use and that I'm very happy with, from soap to ceramic wraps to leather protectant, a mirage of things. So I'm going to start from the left and go to my right. And it's not all the same stuff, guys. Like, I find that some manufacturers make a few good products. Some other manufacturers make a decent product, and then so on and so on. So this Chemical Guys for the Jeeps, to get the mud off of it, it's called Tough Mutter. If you can see that, it is excellent. It's super thick. You can see how thick that is. So you don't need a ton of it. The Jeep that, we take to Muddy Buddies, the orange one, and get crazy muddy. I've washed it twice with that, and I filled it all the way up. So about a third of a bottle every time we wash it. But, this foam cannon, tool daily, I believe it is. Hook it up to a pressure washer, guys. The amount of foam that comes out of this thing with this Tough Mutter Chemical Guys soap is just awesome. So that's what I got when I tend to wash my vehicles at home. Because, guys, I don't know if you have went out and washed your vehicles at a car wash. It is getting insanely expensive. Like 16 to 20 bucks to do it yourself. So I got a Honda, 3100 PSI power washer. The under sprayer, you roll it under the car, helps spray out some of the mud. And, of course, I get the bulk of the mud off of them and then hose them down, with this foam cannon. And it's got a dial, so you either get a wide pattern or a narrow pattern, and you can adjust on the top here how much soap comes out of it. Of course, it's full blast all the time. So washing the vehicles, guys, that's where it's at for me. This Tool Daily foam cannon is on Amazon. Guys, it works superbly. I mean, again, you just hook your power washer up to it. It works great. So, and this Tough Mutter, versus a normal car wash, it goes a lot farther, and it seems to, in my opinion, cut through the mud a little easier. Not a ton, but every little bit helps, especially when, you got caked on mud and dirt, dust, or whatever on your vehicle. So, the Chemical Guys, they do make some decent stuff. Some of the stuff they make, I think, is a bit of a marketing gimmick. But this soap is just excellent, especially as thick as it is. So the next thing, guys, is the Dura Coating, that So Soft leather protectant. As you can see, I think I got, well, you can't really see, but maybe a third of the bottle left. So I've used this quite often because both the Jeep and the Colorado have leather seats in them. So this stuff works superbly to clean them up and to keep them moistened, so your leather's not drying out and cracking. So the next thing, guys, is this Detailer's Choice ceramic spray, the outside detailer, not inside. Guys, this stuff is ridiculously good. Obviously, my vehicles are ceramic coated. But this ceramic coat spray lasts, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks maybe. Of course, I don't need it to last that long because I detail my vehicles more frequently than that. But this Detailer's Choice ceramic detail spray, guys, you can spray it on dry and then buff it off. Or, when you rinse your vehicle, you can spray it on wet and then dry the vehicle off, and you got a couple weeks protection of a detail spray. And guys, I think on Amazon, this stuff was like 32 bucks for a gallon. Any other ceramic detail spray is going to cost you, $15 to $20, just for a small spray bottle of it. So, and as you can see, I've used about half of it. But guys, it works excellent. Like, if you take anything away from this video, try this Detailer's Choice ceramic spray detailer. It is excellent. The next thing is the ceramic. I don't technically ceramic coat my vehicles because I do like detailing my vehicles, so I don't need something to last that long. But this Adams Graphene ceramic coating spray, guys, is freaking excellent. I love it. It's a little. I was using the Turtle ceramic coating spray. This is a little harder to not so much apply as it is to buff off. You really have to watch the flash times on this Adams. But even if you don't get it off, you just kind of, apply it, and it'll re-liquefy the coat that's not completely buffed off, and then you can just rebuff it, and it works out perfectly. And I mean, this is, for me, the stuff that I buy, this is a bit expensive, 45, 50 bucks for this bottle. But, I've got, I don't know, 8% of it left in that bottle. I've gotten 2 coats on the 392 Black Jeep, 2 coats on my Colorado, and I got 2 coats on the Orange Wrangler. So, I don't know, I might have another coat in there. So 6, 7 coats, depending on how big your vehicle is. And guys, this stuff lasts up to 18 months. I just redid my truck. Of course, I've only had the truck for about 5 months. But this, for 5 months, guys, you couldn't tell. Like, this stuff held up superbly. And I like it so much that, I've gotten another bottle. So when I do run out of this, I can just move on to this one. And all this stuff, guys, just in case you don't know, all this stuff goes in the house during the winter. It gets cold here in Ohio. So it doesn't freeze up. I mean, when you get, this much detail product for your vehicle, you got quite a bit of money here. So the Adams, I mean, if you have problems buffing this off, the Turtle Spray, guys, it says it's supposed to last about 12 months. I can personally tell you it darn sure lasts at least 8 months. Because the Ridgeline that my son drives, I did a couple test videos on the hood of that. And I went ahead and did the whole truck. And 8 months, it was still somewhat hydrophobic. Not great, but I mean, it's 12 bucks a bottle, guys. And I mean, it's not meant to be a ceramic coating, just a ceramic spray. So, I mean, if this is a little tough or a little expensive for your ceramic spray needs, guys, check out the Turtle Wax, the green and gray bottle. It's 12 bucks at Walmart, and it works absolutely awesome. So that's that. The next thing from Chemical Guys, the Jeep's not so much mine because it's got painted fender flares. The Colorado has plastic fender flares on it. Guys, this VRP stands for vinyl, rubber, and plastic. This stuff is awesome. Again, I did the Ridgeline that my son drives, and I've even used this on my rig, the back of the mirrors and stuff. I don't know, heavy use like a semi, it probably lasts 3 or 4 months. Let's say 3. It lasts about 3 months, really making the backs of the mirrors look really nice and shiny. They're just, driving 10, 12 hours a day. It's going to take a lot more abuse on a semi than it does the regular car. But Cody's Ridgeline has plastic caps on the bed, and I did them last summer, and they still look great. They could probably use another coat here and there, but I mean, I would say getting, 4, 5, 6 months out of this out in the weather, that's a standing ovation. And this is one of Chemical Guys' products that I really am impressed with. VRP, vinyl, rubber, and plastic. To get the gray color out of, all the black plastics that you have on your vehicle, this stuff is great. I mean, I know they have, like a stain in a spray bottle or something like that, a black plastic renewer or whatever. But guys, that stuff is black, and it makes an absolute mess if you get it on anything else. If you get this on your paint or something, leather top or, something like that, I mean, simply just wipe it off and it comes right back off. So the VRP is great for renewing any black plastics that you have on your vehicle. And even inside, guys, I've stopped using Armor All because Armor All seems to not dry out completely and catches dust like crazy. A couple days, in the sun or, you know, you driving the vehicle, this stuff dries completely out and there's no tacky feel at all to it, you know, on the interior of your vehicle. So, and I think this is about $8 on Amazon. Guys, this stuff for, you know, interior shine or something like that is absolutely superb. So next thing I got, guys, is the permanent tire shine from Dura Coat. And I did this on both the Jeeps, the 392 and the orange one. This is a brand new bottle that I got to do the Colorado in. But I mean, they call it permanent tire shine, which it kind of is. I mean, it lasted a year a little over a year on the 37-inch tires that I had on the Wrangler 392. And it just started kind of like getting dull in spots. After about a year, we'll call it. So you just real lightly take one second. You just buy a set of these applicators. I think they're $1.50 a piece on Amazon. And, you know, treat your tires. But this stuff here, when it's applied properly, guys, you have to clean your tires. Like, you have to clean them until you get white studs coming off of them. Like, mine took, I think, 2 good scrubbings and then just 1 final, so we'll call it 3 washings to get the dirt completely off. Because if you put this on a dirty tire, it ends up, like, instead of being clear, it makes your tire look like it's got a brown hue to it. Because it traps all that dirt under this, you know, coating on your tires. So... And for this stuff, I would say to be completely wore off, it doesn't, if you mud or something like that, don't bother. If you're in the mud or the sand, don't bother putting this on your tires. Because I did the wife's orange Jeep, and we hit Muddy Buddies one time and, you know, went through the mud pits and stuff up there, and hers was completely gone. There was nothing left of it. Of course, we hit the mud pits, I don't know, 4 or 5 times while we were there. So, I mean, that's a lot of abrasion, you know, on the side of your tires digging through mud. So, but guys, this Dura Coat permanent tire dressing, guys, you can't beat it. One tip I'll give you, if you have really knobby tires, is just get a cheap paintbrush. It makes it a lot easier to get inside the lugs, and wear black gloves, wear rubber gloves. Trust me. Ask me how I know. So the stuff's hard to get off your fingernails and your fingers once it dries. So black gloves or rubber gloves are a must to apply this. But guys, this stuff is excellent, and I like a lot of Duratech or Dura Coat's products. So the next thing, guys, if you know, your wheels and stuff, or even like a, you know, completely ceramic coating your vehicle. So mine was new, so I didn't bother. But I did my brother's car, clay bar it, and wash it, and then hose it down, you know, with some iron remover. And you'll know whether you still have iron particles stuck to your vehicle, because this stuff turns purple. Smells like crap, but it works well. You know, getting any iron deposits off your car, off your rims. And it's Adams, guys. You just can't beat Adams products. Although some of them are a bit expensive, they do what they say they're going to do. That's the nice thing. So, I mean, everybody knows iron remover. I mean, for mainly wheels. But, you know, if you're going to actually ceramic coat a car, or this, you know, 12-month, 18-month, which 18 months is Adams, I would still give it a good wash and hose it down with some iron remover, just to make sure you're not trapping anything under your ceramic coat. So, and again, Adams, guys, it's great. The next one, guys, is the interior detailer spray. Again, it's Adams. The stuff works great. It's got kind of like a low gloss, low shine. So, you know, when the sun's hitting your dash, it's not blinding you through the windshield. And again, it's Adams, so it works great. And as you can see, you know, I've used about 1/3 of it, maybe 25%, whatever. But guys, this stuff works excellent. I like a lot of Adams products, and again, with a lot of, you know, other manufacturers, you know, they have some gimmicky products, you know, but for the most part, guys, Adams, I think all this stuff is made here in the U.S., so that's a plus. Don't quote me on that. I might be wrong. Some of his stuff may not be made in the U.S., but this interior detailer spray works great, and especially a low shine. Another thing, guys, is I have some Dura Coating glass cleaner. It works great, but it's just, it's kind of hard to, in my opinion, it's hard to get off once you spray it on the windshield. And you can look at that. It looks like hand soap. It is crazy thick. It does work well, but, you know, you have to kind of grippy glass cleaner from Duracoat. I know it's a great product. It works well, especially how hard the inside of your windshield is to clean. It's just, to me, it's kind of hard to buff off a bit. I think that's because it's so thick. I mean, it looks like oil, but it works great. The thing I'd like to use more is this Turtle Wax Mister. So you pump the spray and it kind of pumps up a pressure valve in here, and it'll keep spraying for a second or two. But that stuff works great on especially the inside of your windshield. And another one I like that I get from Costco is this spray away. It works awesome too. And the best thing about this, guys, is the smell. The smell of this stuff is absolutely awesome. And I think I buy a 4 or 5 pack of these from Costco or Sam's Club, you know, and then I got glass cleaner for the whole summer for the vehicles. So this is a little more expensive, obviously. The pump is a little hard to get used to because you have to pump it a couple times before it starts spraying, and then when you're done pumping, it'll still spray for a second or two. But it's Turtle, guys. Turtle has been in the game forever. And like I said, that $12 a bottle ceramic spray coat they got is absolutely awesome. So anyway, that's glass cleaner, 3 types. I would say that obviously this one I've not used much of. If I had to pick one, this would be first, this would be second, and this would be third, just because it's odd and it's hard to get off the glass. But that's that. And for all this stuff, guys, this is Windex for the outside, you know, windows. And I just grabbed these bottles, professional sprayer bottles I got off Amazon. Guys, they work awesome. You got different color coats. So, you know, this is the ceramic detail spray from Detailer's Choice. And this is the Adams interior, and then the Windex, you know, for the outside. One of the things, guys, that, you know, I buy these cheap kind of detail brushes, and they're kind of hard. I mean, you know, like for doing tires or, you know, outside your window seals around your windows and stuff, these work awesome. But I ain't crazy about using them on the inside. So what I do is I buy an assortment, guys, of makeup brushes. Nice and soft, nice and thick, for, you know, dusting your vents and stuff like that, your cup holders, stuff like that. And guys, I mean, you get a whole ton of them. This ain't all of them. I think it was a 12 or a 13 piece set. I gave the rest, you know, to my daughter, you know, for her makeup. But I mean, they come in, you know, that set comes in a bunch of different sizes. Guys, them are so nice and soft. And I mean, the count on them, like bristles, is just nuts. So that they work excellently for detailing the inside of your vehicle. And there's, yeah, here. And for like larger areas like your dash. Sorry guys, I can't there's this big one. And I don't know if I paid $20 or something like that, but like for you know, dusting off your dash or something like that, or whatever you need inside the bezels or whatever of your speedometer and stuff. Guys, these makeup brushes for I think $20 for a 12 or 15 piece set, they are absolutely awesome. They're a lot softer than, you know, I'm not saying these would scratch something at maybe the glass around your speedometer and stuff like that. Maybe, I doubt it, but you know these are not going to. Nice rubber handles on them, so that, you know, nice flat handle, so it's really easy to grab them and clean out whatever you're cleaning out. Guys, these are awesome. I can't remember the name of them, but I picked them up off Amazon. I'll try to link all this stuff in the description on Amazon. But guys, it is absolutely, these are great. So, I mean, I think I had a couple more, but I must have got them filthy or something and pitched them, because it's just easier to kind of throw them away than it is to, you know, clean them out. And, you know, I detail my vehicles, you know, quite often. So that's super glue. Another thing I got, guys, is, in my opinion, this is the only way to clean your windshield. Because no matter how clean your microfiber towel is, how many microfiber towels you use, like when it fogs up, you always have streaks. You get your rubber squeegee, and it works perfect to clean the windshield off. And as you can see, when you buy this off Amazon, it comes with two different, you know, it comes with a spare blade. And I have one of these in the house that I use, you know, for the windows in the house. And this thing works awesome. You know, when the windows start fogging up, you might see a streak or two that you missed. But to me, in my opinion, this works a lot better to clean at least your windshield. Because Lord knows windshields are hard to clean and hard to, you know, get streak free. So that's what I use for the inside windshield. I just think it works a lot better than a microfiber towel. So, and I think that other than some other, you know, boar's hair brushes for the, you know, keyholes and maybe stuff on the outside, maybe the rims, the boar's hair brushes are a bit softer than these plastic brushes. These haven't obviously been opened yet. So, but, yeah, guys, I didn't know if you'd be interested. I just figured I'd show you, you know, some of the stuff I use to detail my vehicles. And the locker back here, I know you can't really see much of it, but that is the purpose for this locker. Oh, and I just got these. I wanted to show you these. So, I was using wax pads to put on my Adam ceramic coating. But these wax pads can soak up a ton of product. And I did a video where I just detailed the Colorado, and I kind of made my own out of some dense foam and stuff I have in the garage. Didn't work out as well as I hoped it would. And guys, I think these are not even $1 a piece. And it's real hard foam on the top, got a 1/4 inch absorbent foam on the bottom to do, they're called AntShiny. They just had good reviews, so I picked them up. But that little 1/4 inch of foam, guys, will soak up a lot less product than the round wax applicators. And to me, guys, this stuff, $50 a bottle, $45 a bottle. I just wanted to be able to stretch it as far as possible. So I picked these up. And the only thing is, guys, like, I don't know, for me personally, I don't reuse on the paint. I don't reuse applicator pads, microfiber cloths. I don't use anything twice on my paint. Once I use it to detail, ceramic coat, or wipe down the vehicle, it's now a garage rag, or, you know, I'll use it on the rims or something like that. Maybe some of the interior detailing if it's not too filthy. But, you know, for, I don't know, 60 cents, 70 cents a piece, I thought it'd be worth a try to, you know, try to save some of the more expensive products I have for detailing my vehicles. So I haven't used them yet. Obviously, actually, I just got them in the mail today. Oh, no, there we go. So I just thought, you know, like this, the bottle here, I don't know, I got 6 or 7 coats out of that $45 bottle. So I'm going to use this one, and hopefully I'll get about 10 or 12 coats by using these. Because even the microfiber cloths, guys, using it with some of these more expensive car products, I want to stretch it as long as I possibly can without having to buy another bottle. So anyway, guys, you know, tell me what you use detailing. You know, brushes, sponges, applicators, what kind of products you're using to detail your vehicle. I'm always open to trying and reviewing new stuff, always. So give me a like and a subscribe, guys. I do try to, you know, read all the comments and reply to them. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching.